Witam, Mayo z tej strony. Kontynuujemy sprawę Milesa Edgewortha. Czy jest zabójcą, czy też nie. Poprzednim razem udało się nam udowodnić, że na broni znaleziono odciski palców prawej dłoni Milesa Edgewortha. Natomiast zdjęcie, które zaprezentowała nam ta rudowłosa pani, go nie pamiętam jak ona się nazywała, wypadło mi z głowy, przedstawia moment strzału, gdzie postać, która trzyma broń, trzyma ją w lewej ręce, więc dobra. Na czym my skończyliśmy ostatnio? Co mamy zrobić? Są trzy pewne rzeczy. Podatki, śmierć i host od twojej osoby. No, zgadzam się. Well, what should we do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do, deal? Okej. Jesteś bardzo pomocna. Jakieś pomysły? Well, any thoughts you want to share? Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya, she probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Okay. Pomocna jak zawsze. Możemy odwiedzić Milesa? Nie ma go. Aha. W ogóle ten strażnik tutaj wygląda jakby opętał go demon, bo ma całe białe oko. This guard monitors the visiting room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Albo prawdopodobnie śpi na stojąco. Czyli co, wracamy do Gold Lake. Ostatnim razem spotkaliśmy tego właściciela sklepu, znaczy budki z wypożyczalni łódek, który myśli, że prowadzi sklep z nudlami, ale... Larry Butts! Masz coś nowego do powiedzenia? Nie. Mogę ci coś pokazać? Papuga. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. No. Okej. Już nie pamiętam jaki on miał głos wcześniej, także... Lota, o właśnie. Tak się nazywa. Jezu, co jest? Dobra, ty nam chyba nie pomożesz. Loty też nie ma. Jak wejdziemy do środka, to jest zaś on. Ale z nim już na wszystkie tematy gadaliśmy. Czyżbyśmy musieli odwiedzić pana Dicka Ganshu? O ile możemy w ogóle odwiedzić Dicka Ganshu? Możemy. Co ja mam zrobić w takim razie? Nikogo nie ma nigdzie, więc muszę coś... Albo muszę w jakiś sposób zmusić tego gościa, co wynajmuje łódki, żeby mi coś powiedział, albo muszę coś zaprezentować Laremu, no bo... Chyba, że mogę pokazać... Tak, mogę Mai coś pokazać. Don't waste time. Okej. Don't waste time. Nic mi nie powiesz o niczym. Okej. Czyli tobie nie ma sensu nic pokazywać. Lota Hard zrobiła zdjęcie. No. W takim razie jeszcze z Larym spróbujemy podyskutować. Pokażmy mu wszystko po kolei. Nie wiesz nic o niczym, co?
That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think God really exists?
No, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was godly. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out.
Nie wiesz nic o niczym, co? Okej, czyli jedyna opcja, która nam została, to zmusić jakoś tego dziadka do gadania. Tylko jak? Wszystkie możliwości rozmowy już wykorzystaliśmy.
Polly is here, my old friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly?
Elo, elo. Skła.
Oh, yep.
Okej. Jemu się... On ma zadziwiającą umiejętność wpadania w sen. Jeżeli nie pokaże się mu czegoś, co go zainteresuje. Okej. O, niech ta animacja trwa szybciej. Bronią też jest nieprzejęty. No, jak się bronią nie przejął, to kulą też raczej nie będzie przejęty. You know about Gordy?
No. I seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Cave.
Yes?
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
I up the other night out on the lake.
Yes, yes.
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose since you're taking over the shop and all.
Czyli w końcu zmusiliśmy go, żeby nam coś powiedział. What you saw?
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup.
It was after midnight, but okay. Podobną animację ma Gamshu, patrzy w tą samą stronę. Kto, on? Znaczy, do niego? O co ci chodzi, że ma podobną animację do Gamshu? Nie rozumiem.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one.
Bang!
A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yup.
A, w sensie, że ta animacja, że on tak patrzy w tą stronę, okej? Okay? What did he say?
I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yeah, that kid next door, you always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Odwrócił głowę w jedną stronę i w nią patrzy smutny, tak całkowicie.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, we have forgotten something? Have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DR6, squawk! Huh? What did you just say? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DR6, squawk! What? The DR6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean dad! Znowu śpi. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Okej, czyli teraz możemy odwiedzić Gumshoe. Okay.
Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Co mi powiesz o tym gościu, który się zajmuje wypożyczaniem łódek? You know the boat rental shop down the Gouge Lake?
Oh yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
How did you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Wygadałeś się sam teraz, no ale... Do you know who that old man is, detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lothar yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Zajebista policja! Czy możesz mi opowiedzieć o incydencie DL6? Możesz, jeżeli nie będzie to w jakimś stopniu spoilerować gry, to możesz. Sounds suspicious. DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, Paul.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
Czy ja mu mogę coś pokazać?
What's that, a parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shops. The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgot something? Squawk. Don't forget DL6. Squawk. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Yeah, you think he might be? Incydent DL6 jest związany z Milesem. Wtedy został zabity jego ojciec, Gregory, w windzie, a sprawca, mimo że młody Miles widział wszystko, popadł w swego rodzaju obłęd i zapomniał aż do tej sprawy. Okej?
I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the L6 incident. Through how there is the station's record room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
Alright. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick. To the record room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Records room. Czyli... Archiwum? To by było po polsku? Wow! It's amazing! It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find out the DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We're almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the fire is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. The case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is it the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Czyli dlatego Miles się boi... Znaczy Edgeworth boi się tych... Trzęsień ziemi. Earthquake. Part of the court building collapsed, and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. 5 godzin spędzili zamknięci w windzie, o Boże. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Kto był trzeci? Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35. Defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. No. Ale to już wiemy, nie wiem czym jest taka zdziwiona. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. Chwila, jak mogli znaleźć pistolet w środku windy? Skoro tu jest dziura w szybie. Chyba że ten trzeci, który był w środku, strzelił ze środka i kula przeleciała przez niego i wyleciała na zewnątrz, ale nie wiem. The pistol had been fired 2 times. No chyba że raz nie trafił, bo było ciemno. Where have I heard that before? Huh? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court apparently. Yanni Yogi, fajne imię. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Ma uszkodzony mózg, co? Brzmi trochę jak ten dziadek z tej wypożyczalni łódek. He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much, we'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? File on the DL6 incident. Right, that's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. Znaczy, nie musi być teraz uszkodzony, mógł się zregenerować po 15 latach? Nie. Komórki nerwowe to są jedyne komórki w naszym ciele, które się nie potrafią regenerować. Więc jeżeli nerwy raz zostaną uszkodzone, a mózg to jest jeden wielki splot komórek nerwowych, jeżeli nerwy zostaną raz uszkodzone, to już na zawsze będą uszkodzone. Zapiszmy grę. Byłem na biochemii, więc trochę się na tym znam. Może nie jestem jakimś specjalistą, ale generalnie tyle jeszcze pamiętam, że mamy jeden naprawdę zadziwiający organ, który nazywa się wątrobą, którego mogą nam wyciąć 2/3, jeżeli chcemy komuś darować naszą wątrobę jako przeszczep. Mogą nam wyciąć 2/3 wątroby i ona nam odrośnie, ta reszta tej wątroby. To jest jedyny organ w naszym ciele, który się potrafi regenerować. Natomiast w drugą stronę komórki nerwowe są jednymi z komórek, które, nie jedyne, ale jednymi z komórek, które nie potrafią się regenerować. Jeszcze jakieś komórki się nie potrafiły regenerować, ale nie pamiętam teraz jakie. Dobra, nieważne. Dzień później. O, święty Mikołaj.
The court is now in session for the trial of Master Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Karma.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Soon up. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Yep, yep, yep.
Order. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Blah. Must your question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I'll call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of restaurant The Whitney to Lad Kortrijk.
Soon up.
And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Rise an objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Blah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking tribal questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Też bym chciał mieć taką umiejętność zasypiania. Tak.
Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. When I looked out of the window, I saw a boat just floating on a lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Snap, Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? Cross-examine, of course. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. What the fuck? Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. What the fuck? Okej. Zróbmy save'a. Na wypadek, gdyby przyciskanie go odbierało nam znowu ten pasek u góry. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around there.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure I am.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Ale sędzia zlał Von Karmę? Dokładnie.
Don't glare at me like that. I remember it clearly, I did, yep.
You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant, okay. Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, cavey boy. Cave? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And where did the bang seem to come from? Nie zasypiaj mi tu.
From the lake, I figure.
Syn up. Are you certain?
Yep.
Good. Continue. When I look out the window, I saw a boat. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yeah, at the time, that is.
At the time? Sędzia jest stary, ale jeszcze ma taki wewnętrzny autorytet? Wewnętrzny autorytet? O co ci chodzi? So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yep.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window?
Yeah, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
That's certain, Keith. He said I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
Yep.
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
O Jezu, co jest? Boom Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the court is glaring at us. I'd better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Listen up. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Wewnętrzny autorytet w tym sensie, że nie słucha się wąs Karmy, a raczej stara się utrzymać równowagę. O, taka jest jego praca! Raise an objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
Zasnął sobie.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth
Guilty.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at the High Court with a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yep. Można wznieść sprzeciw, że świadek ma uszkodzony mózg i jego każde słowo może być poddane pod pytanie? What the fuck? O? What? Larry!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you're gonna listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it. Jaki on miał głos? Bardziej chyba taki I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday.
But today I remember it. Remember what? The gunshot! I heard it too!
Rubble, 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 yep. Ze strony prokuratury musi być interes, żeby udowodnić jego poczytalność. No prawda. Ciemna. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Karmy. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Kurde. Jaki on miał zaś głos? Yes. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call AG a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Rubble, rubble, rubble.
Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you have already given your decision. Ciemna, the trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right, okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Overruled. Yep.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
Yep. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Cofnął swoją decyzję.
Mr. Von Karmy, I order you to call this new witness to testify. No.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
Okej. Nie wiedziałem, że Larry postanowi nas uratować. Nikt nie powiedział, że werdykt został spisany, został tylko powiedziane słowo na sucho. Znaczy... Niby sędzia uderzył młotkiem i powiedział winny, więc... No ale teraz cofnął swoją decyzję, także... Cholera wie. Nie znam się na prawie. Aż tak. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Psst. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's nothing I have been meaning to ask you. Something. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had just happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw a pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witness, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's like his testimony will be full of holes, right? Wygląda to jak morderstwo w efekcie niż na zimno zaplanowane. W afekcie. That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Okay. Rubble, yep.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prepare his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
Kurde, oh.
Jezu.
That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry, I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far, there's no way to go forward. There's no way but to go forward, Nick. Okej. Po raz kolejny przyciśnijmy go na każdej odpowiedzi. Czy na każdym zdaniu.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin.
Oh.
Well, okay, first of all, what time was it?
Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat.
Dzień dobry, panie Syrox.
By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
Co jest pite? To samo co wczoraj, bo mi zostało, że wczoraj. Brązowy wyskokowy płyn z Pepsi. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Ty nie wiesz co wczoraj? A. Jak to nie wiesz? Przecież byłeś tu wczoraj. I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something.
Yeah. Mr. Butts, What was it you were looking for?
Jesus. What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was something for this Gardy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Nie pytajesz co pije? A, no może, nie wiem. Nie. Wracaj. Tu cię jeszcze nie przyciśliśmy. Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
Sundial. A, że sundial nie jest jakimś ludzkim zegarem słonecznym. People use watches these days, Larry. Where did the sound came from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Rubble, yep.
Order. Well, Mr. Botts? Whoa, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat on there or not.
Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah?
Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Co w tym może nie pasować? That night I was out in a boat. Chyba ten ostatni. Gdzie on mówi, że słyszał tylko jeden wystrzał, a każdy poprzedni świadek dotychczas mówił, że były dwa wystrzały. Tylko co ja mu mogę tu pokazać? Lota's disposition. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Właśnie. Wait a second, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang, you're sure?
That's what I just said.
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Botts. What? You only heard one gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Hey? Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Well, yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What?
Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Bots, you are listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? That's a crime?
I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
That's enough. Continue. On jest naszą jedyną szansą, więc chyba musimy kontynuować. Czasem masz ochotę się powiesić, jak słuchasz Larego? Continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Bots. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying then when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can the man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what's the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
Sure enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me, DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the gunshot, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okej, znowu go trzeba przycisnąć na każdym zdaniu. So you turn on the radio.
Right! I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? I don't know what it is like. You don't know what it is like out there. Alone on Christmas Eve. Alone.
I shouldn't have said anything. Wystarczy na 2? Co na 2? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Boss, how loud was the radio set to that night?
Really booming loud. Real booming loud.
Yeah, you know. And you had your headphones on. Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
But I am sure I heard that gunshot. Im dłużej go słuchasz, tym dłuższa jest twoja linia do zakończenia swego słuchu. Can you prove that? No, no, of course you can't.
No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know?
I remember exactly what the DJ was saying, huh? What did she say? A skąd wiesz, że to ona? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said to us do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I allow the questions only if you see some reason why we should care.
We don't care, we should care. We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him?
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, hey, it's almost
Christmas, I heard the gunshot.
Hey, it's almost Christmas. Czyli przed 12. Are you sure?
Cause I am. She had this real sexy voice.
Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we got to the bottom of what happened. Huh. Czas śmierci to jest 24 albo 25. Czyli mógł zginąć przed. Chwila. It's almost Christmas. Czyli jeszcze nie było 24. Wróćmy do tego jego ostatniego zdania. I spróbujmy zaprezentować tutaj wyniki autopsji. Nie. Muzyka nie ucichła, także to nie działa. To co jeszcze możemy tu pokazać? Zaraz. Zdjęcie, które pokazuje puste jezioro za 10:12. Czyli to był moment, kiedy on słyszał wystrzał? Dobry pomysł, złe pozycjonowanie? Spróbujmy pokazać to zdjęcie w takim razie. Nie. W takim razie nie mam pojęcia, co ja mam tu zaprezentować. Chyba że... O! Może na złej linii dialogowej zaprezentowałem ten dowód. Nie. Okej. No to... Skończyły mi się pomysły, co ja tu mogę pokazać? Co ja tu mogłem w ogóle zrobić? This is the most ludicrous testimony I ever heard. Zaraz, czy my go na tym przyciśliśmy? Tak, are you sure, cause I am? She has really sexy voice. Okej. Chyba że to zdjęcie mam pokazać? Skoro on słyszał wystrzał przed północą, a morderstwo miało miejsce po północy? Może o to chodzi? Aha, okej, w końcu trafiłem. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you'd better know I'm not scared that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed, and?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Mrs. Hart camera.
12:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Rubble, 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 yep.
Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. Sum up. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious.
What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Sum up. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Znaczy to zdjęcie pustego jeziora. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The time stamp on the photo reads December 23rd, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct! There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that it is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, That night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. Rubble, rubble, rubble.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witnesses could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Camera?
Mr. Wright? Is that a smirk I see?
Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about the evidence.
Don't show us evidence you aren't confident in, Mr. Wright.
Okej. Trzeba zrobić save'a, bo mamy ostatnią szansę. Jak się pomylę, to koniec gry.
I'll ask you again, can you prove that the loud noise was indeed a gunshot?
Pistolet wystrzelił 3 razy, tak? This is my evidence.
The murder weapon.
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However...
Jezu.
This leaves me wondering exactly what happened that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Snap, why I ask you, why? I better think of something quick. Kurde, już jest 13 minut po godzinie. Długi będzie ten odcinek. Okej, zrobimy tu przerwę w takim razie. I rozwiązanie tego przesłuchania będzie w następnym odcinku. Well...